Concrete tiles are made using buckets of cement, sand, and gravel, mixed in a ratio 1:4:6. Part A. How many buckets of gravel are needed for 4 buckets of cement? B. If 20 buckets of sand are used, how many buckets of each of the following will be needed? Cement, and part 2, gravel. So this is a ratio question. Another way to say is unequal sharing. So there is sharing in different proportions for each element. So in our case, we have these concrete tiles mixed using cement, sand, and gravel. The ratio is 1:4:6. So we can identify each portion just indicated. So cement is 1. So for every one part or one portion of cement, there are 4 portions of sand and 6 portions of gravel. So we can use that idea to calculate the other the two parts of the question. So part A says how many buckets of gravel are needed for 4 buckets of cement. So cement, sand, gravel. 1:4:6. So how many buckets of gravel are needed for 4 buckets of cement? So for every one bucket or one portion of cement is 4 of sand and 6 of gravel. And we can always draw little diagrams, little boxes to help us understand or help us see how the question is to be approached. So how many buckets are needed for 4 buckets of cement? So if we have 4 buckets of cement, it means that we have to have 6 times as many for gravel, because it's gravel that we're interested in. So it'll be 4 in each of these boxes. It will be 4 in each of the buckets for sand as well, but we're only interested in the gravel at the moment. So if it's 6 fours, 6 multiplied by 4 gives me 24. So we would need 24 buckets of gravel. Part B. If 20 buckets of sand are used, how many buckets of each of the following will be needed? So 20 and 20 buckets of sand. So we could repeat the process we had before. I just identify cement, sand, and gravel, and just identify the quantities. So 1:4:6. Now in this case it says 20 buckets of sand. So remember we had 4 portions of sand, 6 of gravel, and this 1 of cement. Now it says it's 20 buckets of sand. 20 buckets of sand is represented by these four squares or 4 portions. So it means that if the total is 20 buckets, it means each of these would be 5. 20 divided by 4 gives me 5. So if you want to, you could put 5 in each of these squares. And to match that with the other 2 ingredients, the cement, and the gravel, it means that each portion is 5 buckets. So we put 5 in each of these boxes. So it means for cement we only need 5 buckets to match that 20 buckets of sand, and we will need 6 times 5 of gravel? 30. So we will need 30 buckets of gravel.